Good afternoon. Welcome to the shed. It is I, Drew the Shed. So I know you haven't seen me in a couple weeks, and I apologize. Life's just been busy. We all know how it gets. And with that, it's good to have a break sometimes, and I'm going to be honest with you as I tamp my pipe here. It's the first time I've probably smoked in 2 weeks. We got a touch of snow, and by a touch I mean over a foot. It got cold. And it, because of that, was slightly uncomfortable to be outside, and so I wasn't. Simple as that, I wasn't. So yeah, I'm outside now, and it's one of those interesting time of the years in Montana. It's November. In November, if it's 38 degrees outside, it's considered rather warm. Yes, it is rather warm. The housekeeping, as Jay would say, smoking this Savinelli Estella 121 EX. It is an absolutely gigantic pipe. If I really tried, I could probably park my truck in the bowl of this pipe. It's a very lovely smoker. It was gifted to me by a very dear friend. And in it, I'm going to bring up the term legendary again. I like that word, legendary. In it, smoking legendary tobacco, Boswell's Northwoods. If you have not tried Boswell's Northwoods, I would highly suggest you go to Boswell Pipe's website, the only spot you can get it at, and very quickly buy some, because it is an absolutely excellent tobacco for these cold winter months. And an absolutely wonderful tobacco if you enjoy tobaccos of the Latakia persuasion. Now, I was scrolling through Facebook, a couple weeks ago. Well, I often scroll through Facebook. I forget when my friend posted this, but he posted one of those inspirational pictures that said, "Don't let those who have given up on their dreams talk you out of yours." So that got me thinking a bit and putting me in some nice contemplation. And got me thinking about a movie, a baseball movie. One of my favorites, legendary movie, possibly one of the best movies ever made. And that is a movie that Kevin Costner starred in, named Field of Dreams. Now, in the movie Field of Dreams, if you have not seen it, Kevin Costner plays one Ray Kinsella. Ray Kinsella does not have very much experience in what he has partaken in. He has decided to be an Iowa corn farmer. And as he is farming his corn one year, he hears a voice. And the voice tells him several different things, and namely the theme of the movie, if you build it, they will come. And Ray goes throughout the country on this quest of what this means. He is possessed by it, and it becomes his dream, it becomes an obsession. And people tell him he's crazy. And what it turns out he needs to do is knock down part of a cornfield, build a baseball field. Now, if you're unfamiliar with agriculture, knocking down part of your field is not only crazy but very foolish, because that is your bread and butter. That's how you eat. It gives you money, it gives you sustenance. It's how you provide for your family. And people think he is downright crazy, and they're not afraid to tell him so. But he does it anyways. He doesn't give up on this. If you build it, they will come. Now at this point, when he's building it, he is accompanied by a character played by James Earl Jones. And I don't remember the character's name, I apologize. But you should watch the movie anyways, and you'll find out the character's name. And he builds it, or Ray builds this baseball diamond in his cornfield, and James Earl Jones' character is there. And when he builds it and finishes it and completes it, out of the field comes the 1919 Chicago White Sox team. So that's obviously one of the theys coming in this story. And after the White Sox go back into the cornfield, he's like, well, what now? And James Earl Jones' character, he's like, well, people will come to see this. People will come from miles around to see this. And they do. Now, obviously, and that's the end of the movie. There are people. And obviously, we can say, well, okay, that's all fine and nice, and it's a story. But it certainly would have been a much less entertaining movie if Ray heard this voice and went, forget about it, I'm not doing it. That would have been the end of the movie. It would have taken them all 10 minutes. You would have left the theater upset. There would have been no rental value, no, at that time, VHS tape sales, now DVD sales. None of that would have happened. It would have gotten on Netflix. Nobody would have cared. And it's because this movie is interesting because in the story, the character of Ray did not give up on his dreams. Even though people told him, you're crazy. You shouldn't be doing this. This is the most foolish thing you could possibly do. And I think sometimes, well, not sometimes, I know a lot of times, we get into this trap ourselves. And we tell somebody about our dream and say, nah, you're not going to do it. You're crazy. That's foolish. It's too risky. You don't have the drive. Insert any negative thing here of why you would give up on it. And we let other people dictate the end of our dreams. And it's rather sad. You know, we come up with this idea. We're passionate about it. And we know we can make a go of it. We just have to keep going on it. and someone tells us, no, it's not going to work, you can't do it. You're not experienced enough. You have no idea what you're doing. There's too much risk. When are you ever going to find the time? Who's going to support this? What kind of an idiot are you? One, get rid of those people out of your life. You don't need that shit. Two, why are you letting them dictate you? Is it really all those negative things that they say? Is it really all that foolish? Why should you give up on your dream? Why should you let somebody else talk them, or talk yourself, out of your dream? Something that could be very, very beneficial to everybody. Or something that you pursue it and it's never been done like that before. Don't listen to the people that continually try to throw you off track. You won't get anything from it, except derail yourself. Pursue your dreams. With that, until I see you again, be kind and good to each other.